Hey friends, welcome back to Make My World Mini. So today we are in the kitchen. We are in Adeline's kitchen with Adeline, and I'm excited to be here with you. I'm excited to share with you. I know it's been a while, but again, it's life. Life gets away from me. So here we are, and it's been my birthday too. It was my real birthday this weekend, so I have some stuff to share with you, but I was watching my Froggy stuff, and that's where I seen it, and I was like, I wonder if I can go run to Michael's and find it too. So that's what I did. And before I share that, I also want to share what else I have learned from my Froggy stuff and another channel, Maddie's channel. I'm not sure, but check them out in the description below. But let's go see what else I've learned from my Froggy stuff as well. And Maddie, let's go. Hey friends, so we're over here in the bakery real quick. I just wanted to share something. Do you remember the sink? I learned this from Maddie, from her channel. She took plastic, put it in her sink, and made it with resin. She showed us how to do that. I'll put her channel in the description below. I made mine like right after she made hers, and I'll also link to that video when I first made this. But she used just regular old plastic. And then my Froggy stuff has used like plastic from packaging, some thinner, some thicker to make certain things. Okay, so now we're down here in Dar's room, and I wanted to share with you, like, Maddie and my Froggy stuff and several other channels have shared how to make like water splashes or frozen moments, and that's how I made mine. So thanks to Maddie and my Froggy stuff, that's how I learned how to make my water splashes or frozen moments or my sink or running water is with plastic. And then that plastic that you use, whether it be the plastic wrap or whether it be plastic from packaging, you can use it in other things to not ruin it. Okay, and like over here in Dar's apartment, now I don't know if I made this water removable in her sink. I know I did the one over in the Miniverse kitchen. I don't know if I did this one, but the splash is removable. And I learned that from my Froggy stuff, and obviously the sink situation from Maddie. So that's how I've been making my water and my waterfalls and things like that, from learning from my Froggy stuff and Maddie for a long time now. And of course, if you don't want something permanent, you use plastic wrap, or you use the plastic from packaging like my Froggy stuff does. Now my Froggy stuff, she uses a lot of glue gun, and I believe Maddie used the resin. I used resin everywhere that you see. Okay, so you've seen what I've learned from those ladies, and now I'm going to share with you me and Michael's finding the stuff that my Froggy stuff shared on hers. So when you come back, we'll go ahead and we'll get into all of that. The Creatology whipped paint. Now, we've seen the other ones, but these were in the Easter section, so I'm pretty sure they were like 70% off or something like that. And I picked out 3 packages because they were so cheap. It was like $1 a package because it was on sale. And then I found these that my Froggy stuff found, and I was like, oh my gosh, those are so cute. These like jars or bowls or whatever, and then some of this stuff in here, and then to decorate or whatever, put that in a jar. But anyway, let's check out some of this stuff. Now, I did see my Froggy stuff use some of her whipped paint, and she made a cake. Well, I'd like to try too, so maybe we will do that. So I spent $15.51 on everything because my whipped paint was on sale because it was in the Easter section. So that was pretty exciting. It really was pretty exciting. But I think we're going to go with a pink cake, I'm pretty sure, because then I can always save it for Dara. I think that would be a good idea. What do you guys think? Yeah, me too. All right, I say we get this open first because there's all these little goodies in here. I'm pretty excited when you open the package. This is still sealed, so that's nice. So not everything is going to go everywhere. See that? So that's nice. I loved when my Froggy stuff opened all her stuff that she got. She got exactly the same stuff that I got. I just wanted it for my birthday because I was like, oh my gosh, that stuff is so cute. And as you guys know, I have tried whipped glue. Or I'm sorry, whipped clay. That's what it was called, whipped clay. But I have also tried whipped glue. I like the whipped glue. The whipped clay is okay. So I'm curious to see how different the whipped paint will be. So we have like a little dish. That's really cute. It looks like it has something in it, but I still think you could put something in it or on it. We have, what is that? Oh, is that like a little cookie? Oh, that's so cute. I went and got us like a little tier tray so that we can see when we put stuff on. So you guys can see what it looks like. Do I need to move in closer? I think it's really cute. I don't remember seeing that. And then we have like another heart cookie or heart piece of candy. We have some cherry charms. These are supposed to be like when you decorate, you know, little kids were to decorate. They had like a cake, but it's not miniature. So this might make really cute kitchen wall decor. We have a cute little like rubber spoon. Again, could be wall decor. We have a very large and in charge macaron. Oh, look at that tart. I've made a tart. Mine looks really cute. I made it from MasterChef Create. So maybe we can put that. Oh, here we go. We got a plate over here. Let's put it on the plate. That looks neat on the plate, don't it? Here, let's move that in case we have to put other stuff up here. We have a gigantic piece of candy, large and in charge piece of candy, but again, it could be wall decor. A large strawberry. This is cute. This actually fits in the doll's hand. Let's go ahead and put this in Adeline's hand. Alright, I got it in her hand finally. It took me forever. Here's another like cookie. This is really cute. It's like a unicorn cookie. That is adorable. I like that. Here's a donut. Let's put the donut. Can you? No, you guys can't see me very well. Maybe I could put, oh, I know why it's not sitting on there very well. Because that's my other thingy. Okay, there we go. Here's the piece of cake that I am very, very excited about. Okay, I made this cake for Sunny out of Play-Doh, and I made the little rainbow petit fours out of Play-Doh. And this slice of cake, I had cut it, obviously. Okay, so you can see how I've cut it and how the cake looks. And then here's the piece of cake from this packaging. So cute, right? And now we can put it there, and it kind of looks pretty close, and it looks like it came from the cake. Or pretty close. It'll work, right? It'll work for the dolls. Here's another macaron. We have another donut. That's a pretty donut. Look how pretty that is. These are cute. Slice of watermelon, if you just wanted to put the slice of watermelon on a plate. That would look cute. These look more like decors. Maybe I could put these up in the studio, you know? Yeah. But I do feel, yeah, this definitely looks like a decor. But I do feel that piece of watermelon might be able to be used. And the ice cream cone. Look at how cute that is. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's not plastic, it's harder, but yet it's still kind of squishy. I don't know, I like the ice cream cone. It's going to go great with the doll. Look at that for size comparison. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so cute. Here's a heart waffle, like a heart chocolate waffle. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness. I did make some waffles, some Miniverse waffles recently. Aren't those cute? So now we can use the waffle on a plate too. We got 2 more things in here. We have a pineapple. Again, I think that would be cute for decor. Unless you really wanted to set it on a plate or in a bowl. Maybe it would be a fruit bowl. Maybe you got the strawberry, the cherries, you know, the watermelon maybe in a fruit bowl. That might work. And then this is a popsicle. This is a fancy popsicle. Look at how cute that is. That's going to look so cute in the doll's hands, don't you think? I think it'll look so cute. Okay, I'm really most excited for this one because I want to make like a, you know, those like lemon plants or a lemon bowl. I think one of these containers will make a good lemon bowl or a lemon holder or however you want to look at that. Not only that, when my Froggy stuff took these out, I was like, that's cool. We have a cupcake holder, and my Froggy stuff put hot glue in hers and then popped it out, and that's how she made her cupcakes. So that's a way or an idea so that you could reuse your cups. And you get 2 pink and 2 green. So I was pretty excited about that. I was like, those are so cute. I need those for my birthday. Oh, I'm sorry, you get more than that. You get 3 of each. Here's one of the bowls. Isn't that pretty? I thought it was so pretty. Let's try to put stuff in it. Like, here's the pineapple. And of course I drop everything. Here's the cherry. Here's the strawberries. You know, something like that. That's so cute, right? Now this one's kind of large. You can tell by the doll, you know, to the doll. But maybe it could be a vase on a shelf. You know, put a plant in there or something like that. This one is also kind of large, but again, maybe in the background, maybe make a cone. I don't know. Make a waffle cone. It would be a large size, maybe for 2, you know, when she's out on a date or something like that. Now this is good size. That's a good scale. That I think would make such a good pie. Look at that. Look at the trimming. Isn't that cute? Okay, here's one of my Miniverse pies. And look, it doesn't look too horrible. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's so cute. Oh, a little fancy pie dish. I love it. I'm so glad my Froggy Stuff shared these. Okay, and then we have like, I don't know, a cup or a stand that's shaped like a heart. You could put a parfait in there, or again, do the plastic trick and create your own little like layer dish or something like that. Take the plastic out, you know, after the resin's cured or the glue is hardened or whatever, and then put it back in there, but it's removable kind of thing. I thought this was cute, this bowl. I thought that was nice. Let's put some stuff in it, so hopefully it'll give you guys maybe like an idea. See? And then again, to scale with the Barbie, it looks really good. This one's cute. I bet you we could use this to make lots of these with like Play-Doh or clay and let it dry out. There is a lid to one of these. Here's a pitcher. I thought that was cool, or what I would think would be a pitcher or a vase. It could be either or, a pitcher or a vase. And here's a heart, either pan or lid go on here, but I think it would fall off, so I think it would be better as a plate. I think this would be better as a plate. I think the lid goes for the pie container because I feel like it fits without moving or falling off. And I put the tart in there. See, when I put that on there, it's not moving around. So I don't think this bowl or this ice bucket, you know, is supposed to have the lid, is my point. And then the cake, I feel like could sit on here, or maybe the chocolate waffle could sit on the heart plate. What do you guys think of this? I think it was really cool. I like how a lot of the stuff can work with the dolls, and I was so excited to find this too. I thought it was amazing, and to have it for my kitchen. So maybe you can also find it at your Michael's. Okay, so I have my tube of the whipped paint, and I have my cake. It's actually a topper from the Garden Create, one of the containers. I'm gonna just go ahead and use it as a cake because I don't want to use my other cakes. I have an idea for those. And I cannot find my Walmart cake that I made, my heart-shaped Walmart cake. I don't know if I have it put away in my box in a thing or what. So I can't compare with you at the moment. But I can tell you if it feels different. Oh yeah, it does. That feels really different from the clay. It's a whole lot easier to squeeze it. Holy moly. Alright, what I want to do is spread. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Compared to the whipped clay and the whipped glue, this is so much easier. Wow. Holy moly. So much easier. Alright. Let's just get this spread around. I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing. It's hard to do it on camera, if you ask me. Unless I have the camera pointing down. I set it that way. Look at it. I'm gonna have to clean it up. This is really nice though. It's a lot nicer than the clay and the glue. Here, let me finish this off camera because it'd be easy. Okay friends, so I am back. I did decorate this cake off camera. I am so glad I did it off camera. It looks so adorable. I was experimenting putting extra on there to see how it spread. I like how the whipped paint spreads compared to the whipped clay and or whipped glue. It spreads much nicely, and as you see, I spelled happy birthday because it really was my birthday this weekend. Now I also want to say that I got these tubes. They do have the single tubes and a package of different tips, so you can create different designs on there, but I just wanted the clearance one just to try it, just to see what it felt like, how different it was compared to the whipped clay or the whipped glue. And as I said, I really love these little accessories. I love kitchen accessories anyway, and I really wanted that for my birthday because I really love that stuff in Mini World. Anyway, I hope you had fun with me. Remember that it takes approximately 12 hours to dry, so maybe let it set overnight. Just give it time, and I will see you next time on Make My World Mini. Bye!